വെൽക്കം ടു ടെക് PSC KSEB സബ് എഞ്ചിനീയർ പോസ്റ്റിലേക്കുള്ള ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസിൻ്റെ മറ്റൊരു സെഷനിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനിലേക്ക് കടക്കാം. The direction of rotation of a DC series motor can be reversed by option A, reversing the supply connections, option B, interchanging the armature and field connections, option C, adding a resistance in the field circuit, and option D, reversing the armature connections or the field connections. Okay, so നമുക്ക് ആൻസർ നോക്കാം. It's option D, reversing the armature connections or the field connections. The direction of rotation of a DC motor can be reversed by reversing the connections of either the armature or the field winding connection with the supply. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഒന്നുകിൽ എന്താണ് ആർമേച്ചർ ഫീൽഡ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കണക്ഷൻ വിത്ത് സപ്ലൈ, ഇത് നമുക്കൊന്ന് എന്താണ് തിരിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഓക്കെ, അതും നമ്മൾ റിവേഴ്സ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. സോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, ഇഫ് ദ ബാക്ക് EMF is absent in a DC motor, then option A, the motor will run at a very high speed. Option B, the motor will run at a very slow speed, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ low speed. And option C, the motor will burn. Option D, the motor will not run at all. So നമുക്ക് ആൻസർ നോക്കാം. It's option C, motor will burn. If a back EMF of a DC motor vanishes suddenly, motor circuit will try to retain back EMF by drawing more current from the supply. As the back EMF vanishes, the whole supply voltage appears across the armature and heavy current flows and the motor will burn. Okay, so അപ്പോൾ ബാക്ക് EMF ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്താണ് മോട്ടർ ബേൺ ആയി പോകും, കാരണം എന്താ കൂടുതൽ ആർമേച്ചർ കറണ്ട് അതിൽ കൂടെ ഫ്ലോ ചെയ്യുന്നതുകൊണ്ട്. So next question, if the field of a DC shunt motor gets opened, option A, it will continue to run at the rated speed. Option B, its speed will become very high. Option C, the motor will stop. And option D, its speed will reduce. So our answer is option B, its speed will become very high. For a constant back EMF, flux is inversely proportional to the speed of the motor, and if the field winding is disconnected accidentally, the speed would dangerously increase in order to maintain the back EMF of the motor. Next question, the rated speed of a given shunt motor is 1050 rpm, and to run this motor at 1200 rpm, which of the following speed control scheme will be suitable? Option A, armature current resistance control. Option B, field resistance control. Option C, Ward-Leonard control. And option D, none of these. So our answer will be option B, field resistance control. Okay. So field circuit resistance is varied to control the speed of a DC shunt motor, and we know N equal to V minus IaRa the whole divided by K phi. And if we vary field current, the flux will change and hence speed will vary. To change the field current, an external resistance is connected in series with the field windings, and the field coil produces rated flux when no external resistance is connected and rated voltage is applied across field coil, and we can only decrease flux from its rated value by adding external resistance. Thus, the speed of the motor will rise as we decrease the field current, and speed control above the base speed will be achieved. Next question, the speed of a DC shunt motor of 3 kilowatts and 2000 rpm when connected to a constant voltage supply. The speed is to be varied up to 2500 rpm. What speed control method is to be used? Option A, increasing the back EMF with a resistor. Option B, limiting the armature current with a shunt resistor. Option C, changing the voltage with a starter. Option D, changing the field current by a field rheostat. So our answer will be option D, changing the field current by a field rheostat. The field circuit resistance is varied to control the speed of a decision motor, and if we vary the field current, the flux will change and the speed will vary. And as we know, an external resistance is connected in series with the field windings to change the field current, and the field coil produces rated flux when no external resistance is connected and rated voltage is applied across the field coil, and we can only decrease flux from the rated value by adding external resistance, and thus the speed of the motor will rise as we decrease the field current and speed control above the base speed. Okay, and it will be achieved. So next question, what would be the consequence of no load operation of DC series motor? Option A, the motor will come to rest immediately due to low field current. And option B, the armature current will increase abnormally, therefore the fuse would blow. And option C, the motor will reach such a high speed that the centrifugal force may destroy the motor windings. And option D, there will be a decreased field current with the result and motor speed will be low. So our answer will be option C. The motor will reach such a high speed that the centrifugal force may destroy the motor windings. The DC series motor attains dangerously high speed when we run it on no load. Okay, നമുക്കറിയാം series motor high ആയിട്ടായിരിക്കും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ dangerously high speed ലായിരിക്കും അത് no load ഓടുക. And the main reason for overspeeding is that at no load the flux produced by the field winding is very less, and the reduced flux cause overspeeding of the motor, and the speed of the motor is inversely proportional to the flux. Next question, calculate the back EMF of a 220 volt DC shunt motor. The armature resistance is 0.5 ohm and the armature current is 40 ampere. Okay, so option A 220 volt, option B 210 volt, option C 200 volt, and option D 190 volt. Okay, our answer will be option C 200 volt. എങ്ങനെയാണ് വന്നതെന്ന് നോക്കാം. EB നമുക്കറിയാം equal to എന്താണ് V minus IARA, and it is equal to എന്താണ് V നമുക്ക് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് 220 volt and IA നമുക്ക് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് 40 ampere and RA നമുക്ക് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് 0.5 ohm. So 220 minus 40 into 0.5, which will be 200 volt. Okay. So next question, the current taken by a DC motor armature is given by the formula. Option A, IB equal to V minus EB by RA, and option B, IB equal to V plus EB the whole by RA, and option C, IB equal to V by RA, and option D, IB equal to EB by RA. Our answer will be option A, IB equal to V minus EB by RA. നമുക്ക് ആ ഇക്വേഷൻ നോക്കാം. V is equal to EB plus IARA ആണെന്ന് നമുക്കറിയാം, and V minus EB will be equal to IARA, and therefore IA will be equal to എന്താണ് V minus EB by RA. Okay. Next question, a 220 volt DC motor having an armature resistance 0.2 ohm and back EMF 215 volt, and it draws a current of, okay, so we have a 220 volt DC motor and have a armature resistance of 0.2 ohm and the back EMF is 215 volt. It draws a current of option A 15 amps, option B 20 amps, option C 25 amps, and option D 50 amps. And our answer will be 25 amps. Option C 25 amps. Equation എന്താണ് IA equal to V minus EB by the whole by RA, and we know V equal to 220 volt and EB equal to 215 volt and RA is 0.2 ohm. So 220 minus 215 the whole by 0.2 will be equal to 25 ampere. Next question, the supply terminals of a DC shunt motor are reversed, and what will be the effect of the motor? Option A, it will run as a DC generator. Option B, it will run in reverse direction. Option C, it will run in the same direction, and option D, it will burn out. Our answer will be option C, it will run in the same direction. In case of DC shunt motor, if the supply terminals are interchanged, there is no change in the direction of rotation. Okay. Next question, the speed of a shunt motor is, option A, Z equal to 5 by EB, option B, N is equal to EB by 5, and option C, N equal to K into EB by 5, and option D, n equal to 5 by k into EB. Okay, so our answer will be option C, n is equal to k into EB by 5. So n is directly proportional to EB by 5 and the equation constant multiply and it will be n is equal to k into EB by 5. Next question, which type of DC motor is used for elevators? Option A, DC shunt motor. Option B, DC series motor. Option C, DC cumulative compound motor. Option D, DC differential compound motor. And our answer will be option C, DC cumulative compound motor. DC cumulative compound motor has high starting torque up to 450% depending upon the degree of compounding, and the speed regulation is varying up to 25 to 30%, and so these motors are used in elevators. Okay. Next question, the back EMF of a DC motor is option A, EB equal to 5ZN P by 60A volts. Option B, EB equal to 5ZN by 60A volts. And option C, EB equal to 5ZN P by 60 volts. And option D, EB equal to 5ZP by 60A volts. And our answer will be option A, EB equal to 5ZN P by 60 ampere volts. Okay, 60A volts, not ampere. It's a parallel path. Okay, so EB equal to 5ZN P by 60A volts. Back EMF is a voltage that appears in the opposite direction to current flow as a result of motor's coils moving relative to a magnetic field, and EB will be equal to 5ZN P by 60A volts. Next question, a 220 volt DC machine has an armature resistance of 0.5 ohm, and if the armature current is 20 amps, the induced EMF when the machine works as first one generator and second one motor will be option A, 230 volt and 210 volt, option B, 210 volt and 230 volt, and option C, 200 volt and 230 volt, and option D, 190 volt and 240 volt. Our answer will be option A, 230 volt and 210 volt. So the value will be 230 volt for a generator and 210 volt for a motor. For generator, we know EG equal to V plus IARA, and it is equal to 220 plus 20 into 0.5. നമുക്ക് IAയുടെ value അറിയാം 20, RAയുടെ value അറിയാം 0.5, and V will be 220. So 220 plus 20 into 0.5, and it will yield എത്രയാണ് 230 volt. And for a motor, EB equal to V minus IARA. The same equation goes in reverse, okay, and there will be 220 minus 20 into 0.5, and our answer will be 210 volt. Okay. Next question, the efficiency of motor is option A, output by input into 100, option B, output into input, and option C, output plus input the whole by 100, and option D, output minus input the whole by 100. So our answer will be obviously it's output by input into 100. Okay, the efficiency is defined as the ratio of output power divided by input power. Okay. Next question, a 220 volt DC shunt motor when runs at 500 rpm, the back EMF is 210 volt and the torque is increased double time the back EMF. Okay, and it is 200 volt. What is the new speed? Okay, നമുക്ക് EB1 210 volt ഉണ്ട്, EB2 200 volt ഉണ്ട്. What is the new speed? So option A, 1000 rpm, option B, 500 rpm, option C, 405 rpm, and option D, 476 rpm. Okay, so our answer will be 476 rpm, option D. EB2 by EB1 equal to N2 by N1. Okay, so other equation ആണ് note ചെയ്യുക, and we know EB2 is 200 and EB1 is 210 and N2 is 500. We need to find N1. So 200 by 210 will be equal to 500 by N1, and therefore N1 will be equal to N1 will be equal to 500 into 210 by 200, which will be 476.19 rpm. Okay, thank you.